Hey guys, so welcome to my 12 animal zodiac sign videos. Today I'm going to be starting the first animal sign, which is the king of 2023. Before we go into today's 12 animal zodiac sign, it's very important for you to find out which animal signs do you have in your BaZi chart. And you can actually find them out through plotting your BaZi chart through this URL here. And you can actually take your phone and scan on this QR code. Once you plot your BaZi chart out, you will see something like this. And total, there'll be 4 pillars with 4 animal signs. So, which means that in our BaZi chart, there's more than 1 animal sign. So, if you are looking at the year pillar, whatever animal sign that falls in the year pillar, it represents your social network, your external surroundings. While if you look at the month pillar, as you can see, right, it refers to segments, area, and aspects in your career and business. While if you look more deeper into it, you look at your day pillar. Whatever animal sign that is inside your day pillar, that represents your spouse and also your physical health. While the last one at your hour pillar, it represents your children, staff, and investment. So basically, because 2023 is a Gui Mao year, which is the water rabbit, therefore they are generally the king. If you have a rabbit in your BaZi chart, basically it's a win year for you. As you can see, I've rated 5 stars for this animal sign, and it's rating number 2 out of all the 12 animal signs. And let's look into why is that so. So the reason why rabbit is really good in 2023 is because of all these auxiliary star. The first, of course, being the Grand Duke. So Grand Duke itself can sometimes be very negative, like in the classical context, Grand Duke, the Tai Soi, is always known as something that is negative. But it is also something that can produce a very positive outcome, because essentially Grand Duke does mean it's very powerful, and every time if you are really powerful and if you don't deal with the power well, you can really fall hard on the other side. So Grand Duke being the leadership star, you want to use it in a way that you can put yourself out there in the social context, in how you network with people. And that is the reason why when it comes to using Grand Duke, whereby I can tell you this, not everyone can actually use it well, because it really depends on how much work have you done before this, okay? Because Grand Duke only works if you are ready to socialize, you are ready to make better connections with the authority or someone who is authority of your industry. And that itself will be able to help you to push way, way higher in wherever you are right now in your career. Okay, so it really, really comes in very handy, especially you need support from the authority or someone that is higher ranking than you. However, Grand Duke is still a Grand Duke. In every Grand Duke, it comes with some emotional issues, I would say. Grand Duke is still something that comes with some tremendous emotion, and they can get irritable very easily because it does contain a lot of energy. So if you do not manage your emotions well, being the Grand Duke of the year, all the positive thing will really just flop over, right? So it's very important as a Grand Duke, you need to learn how to manage your emotions. The second one, of course, we're looking at the general star. So general star is quite obvious. It does mean general, right? Which also means, again, authority and power. So it's very important if you have such powerful star on top of having the Grand Duke. You need to learn how to embrace leadership. So my question to you guys is this: how well do you lead? Right? Because if you are not up to the level of, yeah, I'm ready to take the lead, this general star will turn up to be something very stressful. Okay, so it's very, very important for you to have the mindset of, you know what, I'm ready to get this thing done. You know, I'm gonna make certain decisions that people can't make. So that is how general star works. The next one is the golden lock. Golden lock is nice because golden lock represents wealth accumulation. So if you have a chessboard, essentially inside that, everything is just gold, right? So that is what they call it, the golden lock star. The general star coming along with the golden lock, it's a very, very nice combination of power, status, and money, which means that you will gain money from the status. Okay, which is nice because sometimes a lot of additional authority or status doesn't come with money. But this year, Rabbit, you do have it, right? So you want to think about how you can actually accumulate your assets. Think about how you want to increase your financial capacity, okay? Because this year you have the golden lock. The next one is the intelligent star. So basically, it's also pretty straightforward. It means it's a year for you to learn. What I mean by intelligent star doesn't mean you have to take a book and read all the time. Basically, with the intelligent star coming with the rabbit, you have a better capacity to learn new things. Isn't that great? Because you know what, if leadership is something that is really new to you, you can actually learn it. You can actually pick them up because you know what, suddenly this year you can actually do it, right? You can learn more things. So think yourself like a sponge. So be open to learning and picking up new things, even though it may seem scary. The last one would be the nobleman star, which is even better, you know, because nobleman star is great, right? Meaning to say there will be people who is able to help you in whatever situation you're at. But the thing is this, are you comfortable enough to ask for help? Many times people can't use the nobleman star is because they are not comfortable to seek for assistance. And that itself will just remove the nobleman in their life, right? So that's not really great. But as you can see, why is rabbit such a great animal in 2023? Because everything in combination of the Grand Duke, General Star, Golden Lock, Intelligent Star, and Nobleman, it's a very cohesive star that comes together and support the rabbit. On top of all the positive stars that I've shared earlier on, the rabbit also have these three negative stars. Okay, the first being the sword edge, as you can see here. So sword edge really is like, basically, if you notice, it's like two knives holding and fighting. So the first indication that we can tell from it is literally competition. Because, you know, when the thing is, you got to understand this, right? When you are being put in a position which is high, making certain decisions, not everyone is going to like it, right? Some might disagree with it, some will go against you. So sword edge does mean like this kind of competition, yeah? On top of that, sword edge being a sword edge, it does also means getting yourself injured because it's like a knife cutting yourself, right? So this is the thing that you want to pay attention as well. The next one would be the hidden corpse. So hidden corpse, as you can see, it's a corpse. So the first thing that you want to also notice and be aware of is that by having hidden corpse, you would have issues like or problems communicating or expressing well, right? Just like a corpse, they quite blur sometimes. When they walk, they don't know where and which direction to go to. So it's like you're trying to communicate, but somehow you're beating around the bush as well. So that is the problem of hidden corpse. On top of that, hidden corpse does have a indication about illnesses as well. And this is particularly for women, yeah, and usually it's related to fertility issues, right? The last one would be the sky cry. So sky cry is quite obvious because it's like crying. Basically, with all the success and opportunity that was given to you based on the auxiliary stars, you do feel a bit sad and sensitive as well, because sky cry does indicate being teary. You cry easily, right? So as long as you recognize these emotions and do not be too attached to the emotion, I would say. Just understand that this is a thing that you just have to go through, and do not let your emotions take over you. I think everything should be fine. Generally, if you want to look into the few key success of Rabbit in 2023, right? The first one here, I put stamina. Okay, why is that so? Because the year is filled with lots of opportunity, and of course, you know, a little bit of competition and a little bit of distraction of what people could say to you and things like that, right? Therefore, it is very important for you to keep up in terms of your strength, physical strength, and also mental strength, because you need to stay focused throughout the year, right? Given such great opportunities, power, and also leaderships, right? You need to have the strength to take it all in. Okay, so it's very, very important. The next one, of course, leadership. As mentioned, when you have a lot of leadership stars like this year, like next year, sorry, it means that you will be thrown into that position as well. So you need to have the idea of, you know what, I am ready to take this up, which really requires you to polish up a little bit of decisiveness, and also you need courage, okay? Because making decisions, by the way, it could mean making wrong decisions, right, is required, okay? Because as a leader, you need to step up and you need to lead and open up the path so that people actually follow you. And that is needed as well. However, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, okay? But again, why is it a plus point? If you look, there's a nobleman star there, which also is one of the key success in 2023. So it's very important, with all these things going on, you need to use your nobleman star to your leverage. So with all these opportunities and stuff, do not neglect the fact that you got to learn from someone who is more experienced. So don't be too shy into going out, network, and ask and seek for opinions. And you got to be ready to ask and listen, right? And it's very, very important for the year, because by doing that, it will help you to overcome other nuances and other stars that are negative for the year. With that, only your positive star will shine. And that's it for the rabbit sign. So now, guys, stay tuned again tomorrow for the next animal sign. Bye!